Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back to another round of candle reviews. I hope you are having a fantastic Sunday. Also, if you are celebrating the Easter holiday today, happy Easter to you. We are keeping it pretty low-key for Easter this year. We're actually just going to be going over to a friend's house for dinner tonight. And I'm actually really looking forward to that. It's nice to not have to make a holiday meal. So anytime that I don't have to cook for a giant family, Craig's side of the family is quite large. It always is a bonus for me. So anyway, again, if you are celebrating the Easter holiday today, happy Easter to you. But I do have 3 candle reviews that are going to be going live throughout the day today. If you are interested, we're kicking it off in this first video here, obviously, with the Bath & Body Works Happy Easter Daffodil Daydreams. I will have 2 other candle reviews that are going to be going live a little bit later on. One from Homeworks, this is a new scent from Homeworks, and then also one from Kringle Candle. It's one of their new scents for spring summer 2024. So if you are not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button right underneath the video here. That will notify you of all new candle reviews that go live here on my channel. We are in a different location today, obviously, for this video and the subsequent videos that you're going to see. I'm filming on Saturday. I don't normally film on the weekends, but I wasn't able to get around to filming these reviews yesterday. So, and my family's downstairs. They're hanging out. They live here. So I feel like it would be way too noisy and distracting to film down there. So I'm just going to chill in my back bedroom here and talk to myself on the camera. So all right, you guys, let's get into reviewing the Happy Easter Daffodil Daydreams. I actually got this because it was an exchange for the almond croissant candle, which was such a huge flop for me. That is still one of like my saddest like womp womp situations when it comes to Bath & Body Works candles. But anyway, this one here has been kind of interesting to experience because it's so insanely light. I don't think that I have ever had a Bath & Body Works candle perform this poorly in terms of strength and throw. And what kind of sucks about this situation especially is that I happen to really love this particular scent. In fact, this is one of those like candles where when I smell the fragrance, I think to myself, I would love to wear this as a perfume. I would love this as just a body care item. It is so lovely and just pleasant. Like it's just such a pleasant, neutral background type of fragrance. But you guys, the strength and throw, I am just shocked by it. So anyway, we're gonna do the usual where I take you through the fragrance notes. I'll tell you what my nose, picks up most prominently, I guess. And then we'll talk strength and throw, and we'll talk overall burn quality, and we'll be able to wrap it up on this one. So Bath & Body Works says that this smells like the sweet first sign of spring in full bloom. I wouldn't really say that. That kind of implies to me that there's like some floral notes in here, but spoiler, there's not. The fragrance notes are whipped marshmallow, pastel clouds, whatever that means, and sweet daffodil. So to my nose, daffodils don't really have much of a scent to them. And yeah, I don't smell anything floral here at all. So if you're thinking like, oh, I don't want my house to smell like daffodils, I don't think you have to be concerned about that. First of all, I do want to say this fragrance is not available online anymore. But when I go to the, like pick up in-store option, it shows that all of the stores in my area still actually have these in stock. So if you are interested in this, even though it's out of stock online, you'll be able to find it at your local Bath & Body Works more than likely. So definitely check that out if you're interested. But back to the fragrance description here. So what do I smell? Definitely no floral. You guys, this is essentially a marshmallow musk fragrance. And it's so good. This is such a beautiful scent. I adore this fragrance. Again, this is the type of scent that is wonderful just as like a background type of fragrance in your house, because it would just go with so many different things. But this is also the type of scent where like I would wear this. Like I would douse myself in a perfume that smelled like this. I would, you know, I would use a body spray. If this was in a body wash, I would just like clamor for it, right? Like it's a great scent. It has some sweetness to it, but it's not cloying. You know, it's a gourmand, but then it's a little, it also has that like little touch of musk, like I mentioned. So it can be maybe just a little perfumey as well. It's just a very interesting marshmallow scent and I love it. I love the fragrance, but you guys, the strength and throw are, I won't say non-existent. I would put it, if I'm being generous, I would put the strength of this between a 2 and a 3. And the throw is probably right around there as well. I would not even consider this a room filler. For me, like a room filler is kind of, I would say like a medium strength. So even like a 4, 5, and 6 in terms of strength and throw, if it's filling the room at the very least where I'm burning it, kind of good with that, you know, like at least it is scenting like a specific area. It might not travel very far, but that's okay. This is one of those where I have to be standing almost right next to it to like experience it in any kind of way. Like it is so light and it's such a bummer with this one. It's just a great scent. And unfortunately, it is way too light to really do much of anything for me. I did look through some of the reviews. I try not to look through too many reviews if I'm getting ready to review a candle myself, but I will say there are a number of people who also said that this was a very light fragrance. But I don't know, it's still getting great reviews and I can understand that from the standpoint of like, it's a beautiful scent, right? But the performance, you guys, it's way too light. I also saw a number of pictures of people showing how messy their burn was. This does unfortunately come with those thicker, more like rope-like wicks from Bath & Body Works. And they use a lot of those wicks on these more gourmand fragrances and they just get really messy. Like past the halfway point, I just see a lot of the carbon residue dropping from the wicks into the wax, which then discolors the wax and makes it gross. There can be sooting that happens quite a bit. A lot of times the wicks just kind of drown out. I really wish that they would take a look at their wick situation and try to sort that because a lot of the scents that I personally gravitate towards seem to have those thicker wicks and they just don't ever work out for me. So I'll give you an overhead shot just so you can see what my wax looks like right now. I am just barely at the halfway point with this one. My intention is to actually put it in a crock after I film this video. Usually if I have a candle that's kind of light when I am burning it, I can get a little bit more out of it when I pop it into a crock. So that's what I have my fingers crossed for here. I want to put this one in my master bedroom. And if it performs there, I think that's going to be a really great one to have around. But let's take a look at the overhead shot and you can see that as of right now, my wax is still doing well, but based off of some pictures that I saw, I anticipate that it would probably turn more likely than not after this particular burn. I will say this is fully pulled out. It has only been lit for about maybe 20 minutes, maybe a little bit more. It does get a decent sized wax pool. Not quite a full inch, but almost a full inch, I would say. And it still is not doing much in terms of strength and throw. So I think this is one where I think the scent profile in general is maybe a little bit lighter because it's a marshmallow. But I've had other marshmallow scents from Bath & Body Works that have performed quite well. So I think this one's just a little bit of a dud in terms of that. But I don't know, if I could find this one on some kind of super clearance and when I put it in the crock, it performs well in there, I would actually consider purchasing more of these. Again, it would have to be on a clearance price. And then I would just pop them in my candle crocks. Like I will do that with some candles. I'll just, instead of burning them, I just melt them. And this is a fragrance where I would totally consider doing that because I do like it so much, but oh, it's light. I would love to know what your experience is with the Daffodil Daydreams. Let me know in the comments down below if you are still interested in this one, despite my not so stellar strength and throw recommendation here. Check out your local stores. I'm pretty sure they'll still have them in stock. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. Again, subscribe if you are new, give this video a thumbs up, and then stay tuned for the other 2 candle reviews that will go up a little bit later on in the day today. All right, thanks you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.